Hey, have you heard about The Visitor? It's this wild sci-fi horror flick from 1979, originally titled Stridulum, that landed in the US in 1980. Directed by Giulio Paradisi, who went by Michael J. Paradise in the credits, this movie is a total mind-bender, mixing horror, sci-fi, and some really out-there mysticism. It's like nothing you've seen before, trust me. So what's the story? It's all about this epic cosmic battle between good and evil. There's this alien trying to stop a child from being born because, believe it or not, this kid could end up wiping out humanity. The child, Katie Collins, played by Paige Connor, isn't your typical kid. She's got these freaky powers and a connection to some ancient evil. Her mum, Barbara, played by Joanne Neal, is caught up in this mess because a shady organization wants her to have another child, a vessel for evil. Enter the mysterious alien visitor, played by John Huston, who's here to save the day and guide Katie away from the dark side. Who's who in the chaos? Katie Collins, Paige Connor, a young girl with psychic powers and a target for evil. The visitor, John Huston, the enigmatic savior from another planet. Barbara Collins, Joanne Neal, poor Katie's mum, stuck in a nightmare scenario. Jerzy Kolsowicz, John Huston, the good guy fighting off bad vibes from outer space. Raymond Armstead, Lance Henriksen, Barbara's boyfriend and a part of the creepy organization, vibes and visuals. Think of it as a mashup of David Lynch, Alejandro Jodorowsky, and Dario Argento's styles. It's surreal, it's bizarre, and utterly fascinating. It's got that eerie, unsettling atmosphere, with visuals that are just out of this world, literally. The plot might be a head-scratcher, but that's part of the charm that's turned The Visitor into a cult classic. Critics and fandom, initially, critics didn't really get it. They thought it was all over the place. But over time, it's gained a massive following who dig the trippy storyline and psychedelic scenes. Now, it's celebrated for being one of the most unique pieces of 70s cinema, a real gem for fans of the strange and unusual. Looking back, while it wasn't a blockbuster hit, The Visitor has carved out its own niche as a peculiar but fascinating piece of film history. Its dreamlike, strange narrative and visuals have kept it alive in the hearts of its fans. Catch The Visitor streaming for free on the Tubi app and see for yourself why it's scored a 79% on Rotten Tomatoes and has a pretty solid cult following. It's a wild ride.